Welcome back. Today I'm going to choke on water, and then we are going to do a reading for June 13th until June 19th, 2021. This will be for sun, moon, or rising signs in Libra should you cross watch. And of course, this is a general reading and it might not resonate for you, which is absolutely okay. Take the things that are for you today, leave everything else behind. Let's just get into your higher vibes. Welcome and hello. Thank you so much for joining me. If this is your first time here, especially welcome. I do hope that you will choose to stick around and smash that subscribe button. If the reading today resonates for any of you watching, please do leave a thumbs up. Leave me your comments, your questions, your favorite emojis, whatever you'd like down below. I do love hearing from you, so know that it means so much. All right, let's see what is going on for you here, Libra. Okay. Overall energy here is the Ten of Swords. What do we need to let go of right now? And I think that is a theme. What do we need to let go of? Just sit with that. Just think about it while we go through here. In the recent past, Two of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the King of Swords. Okay, so relationship, I would say you are likely in one, and a fairly committed one. This is somebody who, might be the one. Maybe you're married, maybe you're thinking about getting married, maybe you're just, deeply in love right now. But it's interesting because you and this person, I think, approach the relationship a little bit differently. You have so much love for the fact that they are different than you, that they have different exuberance than you do, that they get really excitable about things, that they're somebody who's deeply passionate, very probably, and you appreciate that, but I think you also feel challenged by it, and so it becomes difficult sometimes to communicate effectively with this person because you don't feel like you speak the same language, and then they're it's like you equally love and are frustrated by certain parts of their personality. So coming into present energy, I think that starts to show itself a little bit more. Here we have Eight of Swords, Four of Cups, and the Three of Wands. So I think this maybe surfaces for you a lot of feelings of, is this the person that I want to be with? Is this actually going to be able to sustain long term? Will I always be able to endure and put up with this? Libra, you're traditionally very much like peacekeepers. And I think that I think you're probably with somebody who's a Leo or has a lot of Leo in their charts. There's just like a lot of fiery energy here, and the Strength card coming up as well. But I think it feels challenging for you. You both like attention, and I don't mean that in any negative way. It's like, are you equally getting attention? And does that become a problem? And can I be with somebody who needs so much attention, even if you are a person who also needs a lot of attention? Do you see? It's like you're challenging yourself, but doing it through this person. So it's kind of weird. It's like you're very focused on that. Like, am I stuck here with this person? Do I want to continue to be with them, even though I love them, even though I appreciate them? And you're not now paying attention to like what the plans were that the two of you had, the outlook that you both had, where you wanted to go, what you wanted to achieve together. Your focus has been shifted to this feeling of, is this the type of person that I feel I want to continue to be with long term? Even though, again, I will say, I think there is a lot of love here. I think you're just challenged by this person's personality a little bit. You love it, it is exciting to you, but it's also challenging for you because it doesn't make you feel as seen as you want to be. Coming into future energy, the Strength card, the Tower, and the Hanged Man, Holy Major Arcana here. Something's going to shift things up a little bit here. Universe is going to come in to put something in the path to make you pull yourself out of that mindset, pull yourself out of that thinking, and really take a moment of pause to consider like why you have been thinking this way. Is this an insecurity reflex? Is this an actual problem in the relationship that I need to address? Or, am I being hard on this person for no reason? So we'll do a little bit of clarifying, see what else we can figure out for you here. We'll start with this Ten of Swords. Whoop. Four of Materials just came flying out. Muse of Voices and the Priestess. So King of Swords, your energies come up here twice. Yeah, I think you're like holding on very tightly to your identity here, Libra. And maybe if you are somebody who has traditionally been, you know, single maybe for a long time, and that's been a core part of your identity, that now just being committed to somebody, finding somebody that you feel is your counterweight, is that match for you, is causing you some internal conflict of, you know, I'm not somebody who traditionally has been in relationships or long-term relationships, and I feel like, does this mean I'm compromising on part of my personality? Does this change who I am? And that's surfacing this feeling of being stuck. And I think for you here, what we're also learning is like, okay, I need to let go of some of those preconceived notions of who I am and what I deserve in life and what my identity hinges around. And also like get back in touch with yourself. Maybe who you think you are is really a past version of who you are, and it doesn't honor all of the progress and change that you've made in your life since. So really consider that here, Libra. Let's take a look at your energy in the recent past as King of Swords. Whoa, whoa. Tower just came out again. Oh, two cards. Tower and the Empress. Oops. And the Lovers. Wow, we're having a lot of major arcana come up. So there's a lesson here that needs to be learned for you from Spirit, from Universe. But again, you're just looking at things very differently. You're somebody who wasn't necessarily up for commitment. You weren't somebody who got caught up in other people, like maybe a little bit while we're doing a flirtation or having a short-term romance, but this becoming something that is more is becoming the problem. It's not really a problem. It's just like it's making you have to face yourself in a new way. It's presenting you with a challenge that you don't feel like you maybe are equipped to deal with, which is like, wow, I am swelling with a lot of emotion for this person. I see myself with this person long term. I have lots of care for them. I care for what happens for the two of us, and I'm not used to that. I'm used to only caring for what happens to me, and I don't know what to do with these feelings. And that surfaces for you, I think you're just going to feel very challenged by it. Like, let's look at this Eight of Swords in the present energy. Ace of Emotions, Queen of Emotions, and the Moon. Yeah, who am I if I am a person in love? Am I the same person? Do I become a different person? And how do I feel about maybe becoming a different person? This isn't so much reflection on the other person in this relationship. This is you reflecting with yourself and challenging yourself, challenging your outlook. And I think that there's going to be a number of personal revelations that are going to happen for you here. Has Judgment come up yet? Nope, but I bet it will. A lot of, you know, reflecting on who I am versus who I think I am. Who I am versus who I think I am can be different. Okay, we have a lot of ideas about who we are, but they're not necessarily founded in anything. And I think for you, you don't necessarily know who you are as a person who is devoted to somebody else. And that is surfacing a lot for you. It's making it difficult for you to see the goals that maybe you set. Because maybe in your mind, you were like, I have the goal to be married by this age, or whatever. But then now that I'm faced with a person who I might consider marrying, whoa, I don't know how I feel about being a person who's married, right? So it's bringing some stuff up. Let's look at the Tower down here in the future energies. Two of Materials, the World, and the Ace of Voices. Yeah, I think eventually we're going to reach a breaking point where we have a conversation about this, Libra, where you're honest and open, and it's not, you know, through the veil of, you know, trying to skirt around the issue. I think you're going to decide, I want to balance this out. Classic Libra energy. I want to be able to give this a fair go if I'm going to commit myself to it, but I need to have this conversation. We need to figure this out. I need to take a moment and step back because I'm internalizing a lot of things since this relationship started to pick up. And I think that that is incredibly healthy. You know, don't punish yourself forever. You have somebody else in your corner here. We'll take one last message for you. Eight of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the World. Yeah, Libra, I think in your case here, you have some self-work that needs to happen in order for you to be able to approach this relationship from a place of earnest, from a place of open heart, to be able to really speak your feelings to this person in ways that feel healthy and feel like they can move forward for you. So, you know, when we go through life changes that have us questioning ourselves, I think it's important to take that time to reflect, get reacquainted with who you are right now, take stock of what this relationship has brought positively into your life and maybe also negatively, so that you can have a really clear understanding of, am I just reacting to this based on who I think I am, or am I reacting to this based on actually how it's making me feel? And I hope this was helpful to you. If it was, please leave me a thumbs up, please subscribe, and I'll see you next week.